gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. So as you guys know, the BMW is probably going to stand now just a bit for a while, not too long before we're going to start continuing with it, as we still have a few things that we need to get sorted out, need to get fixed up. So yeah, while we are waiting for the BMW, I want to start with my workspace. As you guys know, this area is my workspace. This is where we work mostly on the BMW. As you can see, this space is quite a mess. A lot of things going on, a lot of things that's lying around, a lot of things that doesn't even need to be here. So I just want to start cleaning up this place, just make it a bit better of a workspace, bring some more things, tables and things around here, so that we will be able to work a lot comfortably than that we are currently working now. Just clean it up a bit, clean up the floor, just clean up everything, just to make it a lot more convenient to work on than to work on like it is now. As you can see, we've got chairs lying around. They have got the BMW back seats as well, for if you want to come and sit down while I'm working on the car. With my compressor that's standing here, a lot of tools that's just laying around, and then just that corner there, and yeah, a lot of things that's unnecessary just to be able to be lying around. So before we get started, guys, please do not forget to hit the like button if you have enjoyed the video, or if you're going to enjoy the video, as well as please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, as we are getting closer to 1,000 subscribers, and it would really be great if we can hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. It will really be a big goal that I'm trying to achieve. So let's go and have some fun. Let's go and enjoy ourselves. I think the easiest thing to start with everything is basically just to take everything out, everything that's in here, from that point all the way to this side. Remove everything so that we can start fresh and see what we can put where we can do what, just so that we have a much better working space already just by cleaning up everything. So let's get started with the first thing. Let's get all of these things out. Let's enjoy the time lapse. The easiest thing, nicest thing, let's take our tripod. This is actually the tripod I'm using. It's actually for TikTok, but as you guys know, I don't really make a lot of TikTok content. But yeah, I believe the best place to put the camera might be around here somewhere. Let's put it there, just like this. I believe this is a great spot. So let's get started. Already, by just what we have done now, just by cleaning it up, you can already see the big difference already that we have. I mean, it really looks much better. I know now when you look at this side, it looks terrible, looks like a lot, but there's a lot of things that can be packed away. There's a lot of things that can be thrown away that we're not going to use again. So I believe this is going to be the much easier part to sort out. But now, yeah, for now we are still busy. I'm still trying to see where I want to put what. I want to check. I've got that work table there at the back by the Wendy. Maybe to put it this side, as it's nice underneath the light. So when you work basically here, you're not going to cause a shadow to yourself when you work at night. And now you're going to put it here, for example. As you can see, the light is behind me. So now when you're going to start working here, it might cause a shadow, your own shadow that you're going to cast, to be displayed on the table. So I want to try to avoid it. It's not going to be too much big of a problem, because I mean, we can still use this light that we have here to just display it where we are working. But that we'll still figure out. But anyway, I was thinking about maybe putting the table this side, Depends on how big it is, I can't remember. And then maybe put this press nicely in the corner, and then put 2 display shelves, and then we can carry on with the rest of the things on the side. But I think the fastest way that we can see what we're going to do where is if we're going to bring up the table here first. But before we get started with anything else, I think it's going to be better that I just clean this section first. I'm just going to take the WAP with the hose pipe and then just clean everywhere on the floor, make sure everything's nice and clean. Even this guides for the water lines when it's raining, to clean this as well, the drain section, to clean that out, and just have a nice clean surface when we're going to start putting everything back. And to make sure that when we going to pack everything back, that we put everything nice and neatly, obviously, and then some also clean it so that it is clean and we've got nice clean stuff to work with. So let me get started with this. I'm going to get this cleaned up all with the WAP, so it's nice and clean surface. Now we have everything nicely cleaned up. As you can see, it's almost as clean yet you can throw your food on the floor and eat from it. No, I won't suggest it, but yeah, it's nice and clean. It's really good. Summer looks much better already. It's a big transformation just from cleaning it out. Biggest things I wanted to focus on was getting the drains cleaned, as there was a lot of sand that was in it that could stuck in it, as well as here in the corners. Now, as you can see, we've got a drain that's basically leading that way, a guide, as well as this side. If we're going to move from this side, you'll basically see now that we have the drain here. And if you look really closely, you'll see that there's a slope in here between as well, for if it gets too full here, that it leads as a guideline through this. Basically, as you can see, not the crack, but it's where it was extended, and then all the way moves to that side again and that side out. So we must just keep that in mind when we move everything, so we do not put anything on top of this drain lines, this guides, so for in case it rains, so that everything that we put in here doesn't get wet because of the rain. Due to that, we packed everything on this line, so we must just keep that in mind. But we'll check now as soon as we have that table with the displays that we're gonna have here. Let's go and have a look at the table. So as you can see, we have a whole bunch of things also that's here. So this is the table. I just want to quickly clean it off, clean it out, so that we can take this whole table out. And then as well as this display, I'd also like to use it that side, so we can store some few things, just pack it nice and neatly. This side we still have our dump valve here. We still have our intercooler here as well. There's the intercooler. We still have our fuel lines in here. Here's some fuel lines. Fuel pressure regulator there at the back. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can do this. There we go. There's our fuel pressure regulator there in the corner. There's our wastegate, as well as the turbo. This turbo we're still going to use on the BMW. We're just looking for a turbo branch so that we can use this on. This is the GT35 turbo with a 63 exhaust housing that should work nice and perfectly. So yeah, I'll need to get this table clean so that I can take it out, get all of this stuff out of the way, so that we can take this table out and then put it that side underneath the carport where we are working our working space. This table is quite nice and big. As you can see how far it actually goes back. So this should be a nice, wonderful table to work on. My dad actually built this table for me out of nothing. He made the drawers as well as the frame, attached this like a galvanized type of plate on it, And yeah, this table really works nicely, especially when we work something on it. But yeah, so we're gonna get this table all the way to that side. So I'm gonna get this table empty, and then we're gonna take it all the way that side. So seemingly that I want to put the table there. We'll check now, once we have the table here, what space we have. Let's see if I can do this with a touch of snapping my fingers. As you can see now, how much better this looks already. I already put everything back, cleaned it, so I can just start by putting everything back, as it looks already nice and decent. And we've got much more working space as well. I believe this looks a ton better. Now it's just to get all of this thing sorted out, what I need, what I don't need, what I'm gonna throw away, wara. Need to get rid of all of this, or pack it nice and neatly, so to have everything here. So now just keep in mind that this display used to be here. So most of the things that we have here that was on here, we'll probably just put it back. And then everything that was in the Wendy, that was packed on top of this table and as well as in here, needs to be rearranged so that everything can fit perfectly in those two displays, and then preferably nothing here on top, as we want to work here and have a clean slate, clean surface every time when we work, so that we don't have to take things off and carry on, just make things difficult for yourself. We did put the dog box here in front of the press. We don't use the press too often, hence I put it in front. Luckily it's not nice and light, so you can easily pick it up, and it will be easy to move should we need to use the press. And then yeah, the rest, the things we use more often, we just put it this side. It's still out of the rain, it won't get any rain damage. So yeah, we'll need to get to this pile now. Need to get this all sorted out, so that we can fit everything in here, let it look nice and neatly. So let me get started with this. I don't know what you want to call it. I won't say a rubbish dump, but let me get all of this sorted out so that we can start cleaning up here and finish up. As it is getting late, it's already past 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we started quite early in the morning. So let's finish all of this up. There we go, already a big difference. As you can see, we've got most of our things lined up here. Here on top I mostly put it like cleaning stuff, thinners, 4007, more thinners, what is this, the greaser, car shampoo, car cleaning kit, wara. And then this side is more like the car oil type of stuff. And then we have our tools. That's actually supposed to go in the BMW, as I only have one in the BMW now. And then some of our tools, clothes, just some black bags, some parts that needs to go back on the BMW. This not necessarily. This can go, but we're actually looking for the clear ones, not for the yellow ones. And then this can go back to the BMW, but we need one side, the other side as well, as we short it. That can go on the BMW. This is the wrong side for the BMW, so that we can actually get rid of. And then here we did just have some more stuff. You probably saw in the video that I threw a lot of stuff in here. Yes, I did. Most of these things is stuff that needs to be sorted out. It must go in the toolboxes. So that I'll just do a bit later. Just want to get everything cleaned up, get everything here first before I'll start sorting this out. As well as here you can see now, for now, here we have some bolts and all other stuff that's just hanging loose. And then here we've got our lugs that we also need to sort, as we do have a box for all our lugs. So far we are doing good. I mean, if you look this side, it's all cleaned up. It's only this stuff that's still left, but here everything else is all cleaned up nice and neatly. Now if you go all the way to that side, as you can see, this is all of the stuff that's coming out of the Wendy. that was on top of the table inside the other display. So I need to get all of this that side. So let's do this by snap of fingers. Get everything of this that side. 1, 2, 3. And then we need to put everything right here. Let's go. So now that we have everything here, this is the last bundle that we need to get sorted. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. The reason for that is all of this was either on this table, underneath the table, or in this space. So I'm sure if we can just take our time, pack everything nice and neatly, we will have enough space for all of those things. Well, perhaps some of it we can throw away. Some of the things we don't need, for example, like this old oil, the neck brace, you know, some of those type of things we can just throw it away because we really don't need it anymore. So yeah, it shouldn't be too hard of a work. This box also was laying around in the Wendy. There's also a lot of things in here that I need to get sorted as well. Yeah, we've got vacuum pipes and the air filter and just a lot of stuff around that we also need to get sorted. So let's start by this bundle, unpacking everything here, getting this 2 shelves full, and then this one, I'm not 100% sure what is in this casket, but I'm sure it might be empty. Then we can maybe put some of those things in there. And then I believe that this is a bodywork kit. Yeah, all of my body panels and everything I need to work on the car itself is in here. So I might just as well take this, everything that's in here. This is also painting. This is painting. This is basically bodywork. You will use both of them when you work on the car. So I can maybe just take this, condense it into that. Then we might have another crate that we can use for any other extras that we won't use soon. And then, yeah, we might have more space as well. So let's get started. Let me finish up with the last pile that we have in here, as I do believe this is looking much better than it used to look like before. There we go, all nicely done up. As you can see, looks done. I believe it looks much better. We've got our working space now. This thing's is stuff that I found that I can use on the BMW that's missing, and that's just some bolts and things that I need to get sorted. I would like to get some buckets. Not sure what you call them, but it's those ones that you clip on top and then you can put your bolts and things inside. I would like to get something like that. So hence why I haven't packed it out yet, haven't sorted it out yet. But as you can see, everything is nicely packed. We've got our WAP, we've got the compressor, we've got some of our things in here. Everything turbo related is in there. Then we have our heat gun and stuff. And then from there we have our boost pipe and what. And this side's just some random stuff, as you can see. And then as well, I got the BMW back seats here. This is now just a chilling spot for if the friends come over or whoever, then they can chill on there while we are working on the car. I would like to get a nice couch. I think it will be more convenient, but for now this works. And then maybe after a while get a nice bar fridge or something that can also help us, just to keep the drinks cold, nice and cold, have a nice cold one when we are working on the cars. So as you can see now, this is tons better. Let me know down in the comments what you think. If you think this is an upgrade or a downgrade. As you guys know, previously we've removed all of the lights and then we fitted new ones, and it makes day and night different when you are in here. So yeah, that actually looks kind of neat, kind of nice. I like it. I don't know how much space we're gonna have now once the BMW is in here, because I'm not sure how far it's gonna go back, but at least now we've got a nice working space with everything here by us by hand. We don't have to walk up and down to find something. I just need to go and sort out this box, but everything in here I'm gonna throw away anyway. So yeah, we'll just put that here and then get someone to come pick it up and throw it away. So yeah, that's it, guys. I believe we made a lot of progress today. We've done a lot. I mean, this simply kept me busy the whole day. Well, I'm not complaining. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a while now, but unfortunately it's just due to time that I couldn't. And luckily for today, I have found the time as well that we don't have anything that we can do for now on the BMW that's worth recording. So there's a few things that we can sort out, but I'd rather just do it a bit bigger in pieces so that we have a lot more content that we are willing to be able to make. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed the video, please like the video, and then as well, if you want to follow us with our builds and updates and all those type of things, do not forget to subscribe. And then yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you think it's better than it used to look like, and if you would have done something different, what would you have done? So yeah, you guys must have a lovely night further. God bless. Vicky out. Ciao.